förra avsnittet av Ocean Avenue.
Well, isn't this the sweetest thing? What did you not understand when I told you to stay away from my lady?
You actually said that?
It's all right, gorgeous. I got this. Looks like the only way to really get my point across is to tattoo it across your face.
Go ahead, tough guy. Go ahead. I mean, you're not gonna make me feel any worse than I already do, so just do it. Just flip your stupid hair for the fans at home and let's hit it.
I know you didn't steal those sketches.
Thanks, I appreciate that, but it doesn't change anything.
Why not?
Because I can't work here under that kind of suspicion.
Okay, fine. Then I guess I'll have to go another route.
What do you mean?
A matter of contract you signed with Devin that you would work on the Millennia Fashion Show. I'm not letting you out of it.
What?
I'm not accepting your resignation.
It's good to see you back here, Martin.
Thanks, Will. It's good to be back. I wanted to thank you for your show of support at the trial.
I'm afraid my testimony didn't do you much good.
It was not you. Have a seat. No, it was Kittredge. That man can twist anything. You know, in all honesty, if I was guilty, I'd want him on my side.
That's for sure. Look, the new Millennia shipment's going to be ready to go in another week. We've really tightened security at the plant.
Good to hear. Good to hear. You know, I'm doubly glad you stopped by. I was kind of curious as to how things were going at home.
Pretty rough. My dad tried to get us all together to talk everything out about my mom, and I think he ended up alone with a whole lot of Chinese takeout.
Geez, that's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I don't think any of us will ever get the truth out of my dad. Which is, I guess, why I stopped by. I was hoping you might know what happened. I need to know why my mom disappeared into thin air, Martin.
Bang! You could be dead. Since when do you carry a piece?
Oh, in light of recent developments, I've been starting to feel that maybe our friendship wasn't as secure as usual, so I thought, hell, I'll bring another friend along, just in case. But I gotta tell you, Manny, I'm really starting to like this thing.
Listen, put that thing away before you do kill somebody, okay?
Oh, what's the matter, man? Are you getting nervous, huh? Tell me something. What's your life worth to you? I mean, would you beg for it? Is that what you made Hadley do, you son of a bitch?
Hadley? What are you talking about?
Don't try to make a fool out of me! Just admit that you choked the life out of the bitch, and we can move on from there.
Listen, since when do you care about some bimbo tramp?
Just admit it, scumbag. You got until I count to 3. 1, 2...
This is just the calibrator here, so
What's a calibrator?
Just don't worry about it.
This is really complicated.
Look, Crystal, it's not complicated at all, all right? I thought we had a deal. I won't put an undercover at every exit if you agree to wear this wire.
This is a fancy ball. Where am I supposed to hide this?
Well, you're a writer, aren't you? Use your imagination.
You know, you promised to lay low.
Right. I'll be outside the Devon mansion in an unmarked car. You will provide me with info on your whereabouts through this little microphone here. Okay? Is there anything you don't understand, Crystal?
Well, you have to understand that you don't move in until I give you the signal.
All right, what's the signal?
Hippity hoppity.
What?
You know, here comes Peter Cottontail, up and down the bunny trail.
Yeah, okay, hippity hoppity, fine, that's good. Now just don't forget, Crystal, the first sign of trouble.
I start singing.
Right, just don't scare off the perp in the process, though, okay?
Are you insulting my singing abilities, detective?
Would I do that to you, Crystal?
Hey, man, you're not gonna believe this. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Marco.
What you got, man?
VIP list, the guest list from the hotel in Boston, the night of the murder. Are you ready for this?
You have to accept my resignation.
No, I don't. In fact, I can't.
Why not?
A little thing called a contract. You do remember signing one of those when you joined Avanti, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I read through it carefully. And it clearly states that you have to remain an employee of Devon until completion of the Millennium Fashion Show.
I don't remember that.
Well, I can show you the contract if you want. So it looks like you're just gonna be stuck here for the duration.
I don't believe this.
Chrissy.
What? How can you let her keep working at what she did? After what she said about me, huh?
Lincoln, please, let Jody go. She's done nothing to you.
Let her go, man. It's not gonna get you anywhere.
I see you care for the little wench. That makes it even better.
Hey, what kind of a man are you anyway, huh? Pushing women all around. Huh? Is that how you get your jollies?
Perhaps you gotta see how I get my jollies.
You're one sadistic bastard, you know that?
Very true. But now back to the business at hand. At midnight on the morrow you will bring Abby to the door of time, where I shall pass through with her.
No!
Or I will kill your Jody and keep her with me for all eternity. Choice is yours, stable boy.
All is lost.
Okay, Manny. Say hello to Elvis for me, baby.
All right! Listen, okay, I accept. I roughed her up a little bit, but that's all, I swear.
Yeah? Why should I believe you?
Listen, put the gun down and we'll talk about it, okay?
No. No, I don't think so.
Macy. Macy.
I really had you go in there, man.
Twisted bastard!
Ah, you should have seen your face. Come on, Manny, where's your sense of humor? You never should have touched Hadley.
The whore had it coming. She was playing both of us.
What, after you paid her to spy on me?
It was Roberto's idea. He wanted to make sure you were on his team.
Oh, so Hadley was supposed to make sure that I stayed in line, is that it?
Yeah, or report if you weren't.
You wanna know what I think? I think you found out that Hadley told me about the little deal you had going down with Vega, and you decided to teach her a little lesson. That's what I think.
Well, it's over and done. Right now, we have more things at stake than a dead tramp.
Ah, yes. Ramon Vega and his boys. You know, it's my guess that, this is your last chance to make this deal come off. Am I getting warm, Manny?
Have you talked to Lorraine? Yeah, a little bit. There was so much to talk about, it was hard to know where to begin.
Well, I really think this is something she needs to tell you.
I'm not sure she's ready to talk about it. Maybe she never will be. I think it's something that she has to do in her own time, but in the meantime, Martin.
In the meantime, you want to know?
Yeah. Can you blame me?
No. Not at all. The truth is, well, I know very little. I mean, the night she left, all hell broke loose.
Because of the Jazz murder?
Yes. No one really knew what happened. I didn't hear about it until later that night. I was at a rally for Jack Hamilton. Trebley drove down to the hall and told me that Lorraine had called the house, and that she needed me to call her back.
So you never talked to her?
Yes, I did. She called me the next day.
I cannot allow you to lose Jody, Dylan.
We're not gonna lose anybody, okay? Don't worry. And you're definitely not gonna end up with that deadbeat Lincoln for all eternity.
But you hurt him. There's no choice.
Don't worry about it. I got some tricks up my sleeve that he doesn't know about yet.
Tricks up your sleeve.
Yeah, it means that we're gonna find Haddon. And we're gonna fool Lincoln into thinking he's got a full ride through time, and that's when we pull the rug out.
I don't understand.
Just leave it to me, okay?
Okay.
All right, first, we gotta find where Lincoln locked up Haddon. I'm taking all ideas here.
Well, before I went to meet Haddon, I heard Arabella say that Lincoln rode out to the old swamp. That's where he must have trapped Haddon.
Okay, well, that's good. Well, where's that?
We can't go there.
Why not?
Because it's guarded.
By who?
The evil one.
You seen the names you recognize here?
Bobby Devin.
Can't believe it.
Pretty interesting, huh? Bobby Devin in Boston in the same hotel on the same night as the first murder?
Yeah, but Bobby died before the Miami murder started, so maybe it's a coincidence.
That's only half the guest list. The hotel's computer system went down. They're gonna fax over the rest as soon as they get it up again. Where are you going?
I think I'll pay Lucas Devin a visit. Maybe he can shed some light on this.
So, what's going on?
Well, I had something really important I wanted to talk to you about.
Look, Jordan, about last night. Well, I just don't want you to think I was hooking up with Josh or something.
What, are you kidding me? You and that dork? Yeah, you're cute. Like that'll ever happen. Nah, I was just thinking hanging out with a guy like that really brings down your property value. See what I'm saying?
No.
Look, I'm sure he's great if you want to pass calculus or if you need to find a cheap haircut, but the kid's second class. He doesn't count. And a girl like you shouldn't be rolling with that.
So you don't care about what happened the other day?
Not really.
So then what do you want to talk to me about?
Which one should I go for? See, this one I'm cool, laid back, I'm styling. But this one says I'm sophisticated, sexy. Maybe too sexy, I don't know. What do you think?
Vega want this deal to happen.
Well, it's like I said, Manny, I'm open to all offers.
But you don't seem to understand. We cannot change the price once it's set.
Well, then that's where you made your first mistake. All right, you broke the cardinal rule of our friendship and our partnership, which is never make a move without the supplier. That's yours truly.
Okay, I'll give you cut over the top.
That's not enough.
What the hell do you want?
I'll tell you what I want. I want a fair price for my merchandise. Your buyer wants to move the product ASAP. That costs money. It's the first rule of supply and demand.
Okay, I'll give you 10% over the regular rate.
10%? What are you, the freaking stock market? No, it's triple or nothing. What? You heard me, that's my final offer.
What the hell am I gonna come up with that?
Hey, I'd have to categorize that as not my friggin' problem. But if I were you, I'd get my ass a-hopping and make it happen. Otherwise, it's gonna be a race to put a real bullet in that thick skull of yours between Roberto and Vega. Now, you meet me tomorrow night at the fundraiser ball at midnight and rent a tux. You look like shit.
Lorraine called the next day.
Did she say where she was calling from?
No, she wouldn't say. She just made me promise to keep an eye on you.
Did she say why she left?
She said she couldn't tell me. She said if anyone knew, she was as good as dead.
Did you talk to her again?
No. Well, not until right before Bobby's accident. By chance, we bumped into each other in New York. God, I thought she was dead.
Well, why'd she decide to come forward then?
Well, that was when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. I guess she just figured that she had nothing more to lose. Mostly, though, it was to see you and your brother Thom. I made arrangements for her to come down to Miami. She also helped me out with the cash flow after the first millennia delay.
That's why you decided to take Allure on as a partner.
Well, yeah, it was a good business decision anyway, but seeing you two boys was the main reason.
My mom went to see Crystal Tate while she was still calling herself Terry Martin. Now, she told her that Lorraine was at Jazz's apartment the night of the murder. Do you know anything about that?
Well, that's really all I can tell you, Will. I mean, you'll have to ask Lorraine for the rest of it.
I don't know what to make of this whole Bobby Devin thing.
Didn't he go to some fancy school in Boston?
Yeah, Harvard.
Yeah. So maybe he was at a reunion or something.
Maybe.
Awful coinky-dink, though.
Like Jamie O'Keefe hanging out at the Red Parrot the same night my dad and Jack Hamilton were there.
Yeah. I'm thinking that the thing that someone was holding over Jack's head and Martin Devin's and maybe your dad's was the Jazz murder.
Blackmailing them?
Yeah, you know, all of their lives would have been destroyed if one of them was implicated. It's like they had a pact of silence, you know? And if one of them talked, they'd all go down, like a domino theory.
But why would they all do that?
Money, power, save the family embarrassment, lots of reasons, but once they were in it, they couldn't get out.
That's why Jack wanted to talk to my father. He wanted out.
And someone wouldn't let him out.
Because if one went down, they all went down.
Yep.
Thank you. Here it is. The rest of the guest list from the Hotel Regent.
Let's see if there's any more familiar names. Oh my goodness. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Dr. William O'Keefe?
Are you serious?
What, are you kidding me? Of course I'm serious. This is a major decision for me. This is how hundreds, thousands, I don't know, maybe millions of people are gonna see me.
Yeah, but I just thought that maybe you'd want to talk about what happened.
Why? I already told you it was cool.
Well, what if it's not cool? I mean, I don't know, what if Josh likes me?
I'm sure the little furball does, so what? It's not like you'd ever go out with them, right? Right?
Right.
Good, now come on. Which one's the money shot? Yes, you see. I knew it. I totally think the same thing. Pretty cool, huh?
What is?
When two people have so much in common.
Oh, yeah.
I know what's going on.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, we've been going together for a month or so now. Gotta be curious. Don't worry, it's cool. Most girls are. Okay, I thought you wanted to wait. Make it special with all the cheeseball details, but if you're ready, I'm down.
I am. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I know you're excited. So here's the deal. My parents are going out of town this weekend. I was gonna throw a party, but maybe you and I should have a little private party of our own.
Chrissy, I'm not accusing you of anything.
No, but Gabby was. You just heard it, didn't you?
So she was upset. Okay, I think we're all letting our emotions get to us here. I think you definitely need to chill out about
Why
it.
are you taking her back, huh? You saw with your own eyes that Tony's sketches were in her portfolio.
I think this is all some kind of honest mix-up. Look, there's a lot going on last week with the trial and everything.
So does Tony want her back too?
I think deep down in his heart, yeah, he does. He just needs to justify it to himself.
You're making a big mistake, Lucas. Gabby is out to get whatever she can. And she just keeps fooling and fooling you, and you just keep falling for it.
Oh, come on, Chrissy, don't be like that. I mean, you guys were friends.
Yeah. Until I realized what a two-faced bitch she was.
Lucas? Can we talk? In private? Yeah, sure.
I nästa avsnitt av Ocean Ave.
Are you thinking about terminating?
I thought about it. I mean, I don't want to. It's not the child's fault, is it? Anyway, now that Macy's found out about it, I doubt if he'll let me go. Not with a Devon heir on the way.
Yeah, I see the problem.
Well, there's only one solution.
What's that?
She was bleeding from her head, and his shirt was all covered with blood, but she was alive.
You know that for a fact.
Oh, yes, I felt for a pulse.
Did you call a doctor?
No, no, I didn't. I called someone else.
Can I ask who?
I called Jamie O'Keefe.